I've lived a lot of different lives. I've been in sales. I've been in commission-only sales, commission-heavy roles. I've been in the trades. I've been an educator. I worked in grocery stores, delis. I've been hourly, been salary. I've built books of businesses from scratch. Along the way, I've been broke. I've had a lot of money. I've been homeless, living in vans before, relying on the kindness of strangers, people I've never met. I've done bad business. I've scammed people. I've made amends. I've done great business. Very ethical business. And everything in between. I've been around hustlers. I've been around grifters. I've been around scammers. And I've also been around people who are noble, who live to serve and genuinely want to help people. I've traveled to the far corners of this earth, places that a fraction of the population will ever get to see. In these places, I have seen and experienced things that will haunt the edges of my dreams and nightmares until I pass from this earth. I've lived with black people, I've lived with white people, I've worked with them both. I've worked with Latinos, I've worked with Hondurans, Guatemalans, Mexicans, lived with them as well. I've lived with Vietnamese people, worked with Koreans, partied with Russians. I've forged relationships with people from all social classes, all ethnicities, all genders, all beliefs, sexual orientations, everything. I've understood that everyone is in some sort of pain, no matter the amount of money they make, where they're from, what they look like. Everyone is going through something. I've been invited into strangers' homes who I've never met before, been entrusted with the safety of their children, the safety of their possessions, given free reign of their house, and I've done right by them. I've lived among the poorest people on this planet, and I've lived among the richest. I've pursued mental discipline over my body and improving my strength and my health. I've been spiritually aligned. I've been lost. I've been so broken and unable to find a way. I didn't see how I could continue. I have sold everything I've owned multiple times and moved locations and rebuilt from nothing. I've been with 4 women and I've fallen in love with 2. Love has taken me across the world. I've had my heart broken multiple times. I've given love, worn my heart on my sleeve, and it was not returned, and got really hurt. And also the other way, I've been on the receiving end of affection and love, and I did not reciprocate, and I really hurt people as well. I made promises to people I didn't keep. I've kept a lot. I pursued mastery in the craft of music as an artist. After all these things, I am only 24, all these experiences, I've come to understand that we really only have 2 things in our life. These are really our only 2 things. We have our health and we have our time. Everything else that is not this is mostly going to be a distraction. And it's a distraction from the real question, which is, how do you want to spend these two finite resources that you as a human have. Accumulation of things, chasing status, possessions, fancy titles. Are mostly going to be a distraction from these real questions, and society doesn't really want you asking these because there's no real profit motive to answering both of these fully, which is, what the hell are you going to do from between the time when you open your eyes and when you close your eyes? How are you going to spend that? What are you going to do? These are the two questions. Well, really the one question that you have to ask. So I am making this video to go back as much as I can and speak to who I was, let's say 8 years ago, maybe 10, when I really started to question these things. So if I could tell something to 14, 15, 16-year-old Oliver from 10 years ago, I would say, one, put those down, brother. Put them down. They're not going to help you. They will hurt you and distract you from these questions you need to be asking yourself. Second, I'd say, who is around you? So who are the people surrounding you? Who are your friends? Do they talk about getting educated? Talk about things they love? Do they talk about serving others? Maybe even having a family? Becoming part of something bigger? Do they speak about these things or not? Try and answer this question to the best of your ability, which is, how do you want to spend your time? Everything else is sort of irrelevant. And yeah, that's all I got. Bye.